guys, it's John here again. Right, this video is exactly what it says in the title. I'm joking. No, it is. I'm not being misleading. It's actually what's in the title. It's John Sykes. My stuff that I have that's got John Sykes. I used to have a Tigers a Pantang vinyl. I've got two 7-inch, one picture, both picture disc, but John Sykes isn't on that, so I couldn't show that. And same with the LP I had. I would have kept it if it had John Sykes, but the rest of Tigers the Pantang didn't interest me, so I didn't bother. The only thing I've ever kept, which was the first thing I had of that band, because it was very cheap a long time, well, many years ago, and it is this CD, Tigers of Pantang, the best of, On the Prowl, and there's John Sykes, a very, very young John Sykes, and you can normally pick this up pretty cheap. It's got 18 songs on it, and I can't even remember the songs that he's on, to be quite honest. This actually came out in 1999. I think I probably paid about £3 something for that when that came out, brand new, so well worth picking up if you can find it. Then obviously he was in Tigers Pantang plus John Sloman's Badlands, but that was between 80 and 82, and then after that he went on to join Thin Lizzy, and they did this album, Thunder and Lightning, and sorry about the glare. Oh, CDs are a pain for that, vinyl's not. So yeah, Thunder and Lightning. You got the amazing The Sun Goes Down on here, Cold Sweat as well, which Megadeth recently, in the last few years or so, did a cover of Cold Sweat. Baby Please Don't Go, that was one of the singles, I think. I can remember it being on, I think it was on Top of the Pops. I've seen an old, I think it was Top of the Pops or something like that. But yeah, 1983's Thunder and Lightning album is the track listing again. Great. That's quite a good album actually, to say that Thin Lizzy were on the way out big time because of Phil Lynot's, well, most of the band's drug taking. Did I just say that? Yeah, which ultimately killed Phil Lynott the day before my 10th birthday. So yeah, no, day after my 10th birthday, January the 4th, 1986. No, mine was on the 3rd. The only other thing, there's two singles I had from that album, Cold Sweat. That one there. There's John Sykes, just there. I've got two of these, and there's The Sun Goes Down, 7-inch, and there's John Sykes just there with Scott Gorham. Oh, there's John Sykes down the bottom on his own as well. So yeah, there's those two. Also, I've got a couple of these, the Thin Lizzy Thunder and Lightning album. Nice big picture there of the band. A bit more impressive than the CD. But yeah, less glare on that. So yeah, there's the album on vinyl. That's no reissue either, it's a proper one. And also he was put onto this live album, Thin Lizzy one. It's called Live. You see where there's an F there, and then it's got a V, so it's Live, I think that's how they call it. Live double album, Life, yeah. and that's the back. John Sykes only plays lead and harmony guitars and backing vocals. Oh, hang on a minute, no, he's on the whole thing. Snowy White plays on Renegade, I think, and that was it. On I think, oh, Gary Moore's guest appearance. Oh yeah, there's loads of guest appearances of the some of the original members, so like Eric Bell. So yeah, very cool. On Vertigo as well, that one. And then the last thing I got of Thin Lizzy that John Sykes did play on, he actually sang in place of Phil Lynott. Obviously, because Phil been, died in '86. And this CD came out. This was One Night Live, One Night Only Live, with Scott Gorham and John Sykes. And I actually love this album. This is brilliant. If you can track this down for a good price, get it, because John Sykes really is awesome at singing on this live album. And I used to play this. I've worn the CD out, to be quite honest, and it's this one here. And this came out in 2000. And you check out Still in Love with You. The Sun Goes Down. Just absolutely awesome, amazing. The sound on this is brilliant. Don't Believe a Word is killer. Waiting for an Alibi as well. Cold Sweats there. Black Rose. Boys Are Back in Town. Suicide. Jailbreak's first track. This is highly recommended if you don't have any Thin Lizzy in your collection. Tommy Aldridge plays drums on this. Marco Mendoza. Darren Wharton is there on keyboards. Obviously, he was in the band Thin Lizzy when John Sykes was in originally, and Scott Gorham is the only original member there. But yeah, brilliant album, and I couldn't recommend that any higher. I've enjoyed that for many years. Then obviously after Thin Lizzy went on to join Whitesnake, and where did I put the CD? I thought I just had the CD. No, I haven't. Oh, I know why. I didn't get the CD because it's a reissue one. It's an anniversary one, and technically it came out as a picture disc US remix. The UK one was the proper album. This was just remixed with John Sykes playing on it. And there's John Sykes on the back. And yeah, the funny thing is, it was made to try and make it sound more Americanized. So they bring in an Irish dude to do it, and obviously John Sykes. I think, yeah, John Sykes isn't Irish. What am I on about? He's English. Twit. Oops, I'll get right in a minute. Phil Lynott was the Irish one. No, so the band were English anyway, so they bring in another English guy to make the music sound more American, which has always sort of been quite confusing. So yeah, obviously John Sykes' guitar playing was influenced by American players, so there you go. But I always laugh at that thought of let's make the band sound more American by bringing another English person in. Right. And off of that album we got Standing in the Shadow single, picture disc. I'll take that out. So there it is, John Sykes there. And it's got All or Nothing, the American mix on the other side. So yeah, those were featuring John Sykes and Neil Murray, it says on there. So there's that. And the other one is one that I picked up recently. I've shown. It's Love Ain't No Stranger, the American mix. So we've got the patch, Slow and Easy, the American mix on there. So yeah, that's another thing that John was involved with. And then obviously he went on to do, but not tour, this album. He only recorded a lot of it, or wrote the songs as well, and that will be the 1987 album. And this is my UK one. I do have the US one on CD and the UK on CD. So there you go. So he wrote that, most of the songs on there, and there's my CD. That's the UK one, with the bonus tracks that none of you Americans got, which is great. Makes a change for us in the UK to get something extra. It's usually the Japanese or the Americans. Right, so off of that we had Is This Love, and then you've got Sykes is listed there with David Coverdale. Still of the Night. Here I Go Again, the USA single remix. And Give Me All Your Love, single off of there, with Sykes' names in there. And obviously Here I Go Again, which I said was not written by Sykes, it was written by Bernie Marsden. But obviously Sykes Americanized it more. But I feel a bit bad that they didn't put on Bernie Marsden's name on that one. Because you know, that's a bit off. Right, and then obviously big falling out with David Coverdale, and yes, and went on to form his own band, Blue Murder. This is the only I've got two of these. This is the only vinyl Blue Murder stuff I've got. Unfortunately, I'd love some others. I'd like to have Nothing But Trouble, but it's very, I don't even know if it was ever released. There's the CD. I've said it before, I do like some of it, quite a few of the songs on here, but I do prefer the next album, which is Nothing But Trouble. This is definitely a 9.9, in my eyes, a 9.25 album, whereas that one I'm half and half. So yeah, I've always loved that. That was what got me into John Sykes, was this one, with the song We All Fall Down. Check out that song, We All Fall Down. That was shown on one of the British rock TV shows when it came out, so, and I was like, hell yeah, that's cool. And then next thing I've got is, I forgot if this comes first or second, this one. I do not own Bad Boy Live. I do not own Nuclear Cowboy. I thought I had Nuclear Cowboy, but I don't. That was from 2000. Chapter 1, that's like, I think that's just the best of type thing. I don't own that. I'm not sure if that's a best of. but it's a compilation album yet of his solo works. And it was only released in Japan in '98. Most of his stuff is so hard to get, it's crazy. The album that John Sykes was on was Spellbound, which I know that Darcy showed in his video recently. But the other two albums which I do have are Out of My Tree, which is just under Sykes. You can't even see that, that's terrible. Let's get this out of here. So yeah, Sykes, that's not much better, is it? I'll hold it, no. Let's get this out of here. This has got Marco Mendoza on as well. Obviously Marco is with the Dead Daisies, he's been with loads of bands. So yeah, there's Sykes. That's John Sykes on the back there as well. Marco Mendoza, get that right, yeah. This is a Japanese one. Oh, I didn't realise it came with a sticker. Yeah, the Japanese. I've got the Obi somewhere. Don't know where I've put it though. Probably the one that I thought I'd found and wondered what that was for. But yeah, that's Sykes. I didn't. Oh, what songs are on there now? Soul Stealer. I Don't Want to Live My Life Like You. She's All Action. Standing at the Crossroads. I Don't Believe in Anything. Black Days. Black Days is a great song. Jesus and Mary. Do or Die. If You Ever Need Love. That's a great song. I love that song. And then Sleep On. That's from 1995, that Sykes album. And the other Sykes album is Nuclear Cowboy, and that's from 2000, which I still need to get. And the last album I can show you is, if I get, I'll put that back in after, get back in there, is my favourite, big time. I love this album, and it is John Sykes, and it's called Loveland. Hopefully you can see that, the glare is terrible. This is from 1997, and it's got Don't Hurt, sorry, no, Don't Hurt Me This Way, Please Don't, no, it's not the right song. There's a song on it called Don't Say Goodbye. If you listen to it, I know Darcy was going to try and listen to this. Don't Say Goodbye, lots of reference, all the way through the album is reference to John Lennon and the Beatles and stuff. Yeah, this is my Japanese. I love this song. I love the song I'll Be Waiting. Brilliant, absolutely, that hits me there. Didn't We Say, Everything I Need, Don't Hurt Me This Way, Hold the Line, Thank You for the Love, Wuthering Heights, Till the Day I Die, Haunted, I'll Be Waiting, and Don't Say Goodbye. Very, very cool. There. There's the booklet, or the booklet that comes with it, Japanese one. That is my favourite John Sykes album for sure. It's Loveland. Just, I chill out to it. It's not a heavy metal album, it's not a hard rock album, so don't go out buying it thinking, John's told me to buy this album because it's, you know, it's hard rock. It's not hard rock. So check it out on YouTube first, so you're not disappointed. And but I would highly recommend that. That is very cool. And Nothing But Trouble by Blue Murder. I'll put that in after. Right, I'm going. Oh my god, my video is nearly 20 minutes long. Wow, that's going to be uploading overnight. Right, we'll see you later. Cheers. Keep rocking.